This is going to be today. We're going to give a walkthrough of the different strategies to use with the Genie Signal DApp. We're going to talk about how you can hook it up to your account, how it can trade stocks automatically for you, what strategies there is to choose from, how you can see, past back-tested performance data. We're going to talk about all those good things. And man, I'm excited to have you guys here. It's just going to be a good one today. We still got people coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over. You're not going to hear much from me today. I guess that's a good thing, right? I'm going to turn this over to Alan, and he is going to do the walkthrough for Genie Signal.
Yes, I am. Hello, everybody. I'm going to need about 1 minute. I would appreciate your patience. I just have to invite a couple more people that I have not had a chance to get a link out to. So just give me 1 moment.
Go ahead. I want to let people know Genie Signal is a DApp up on the NRGY platform. As many of you guys know, NRGY is a cryptocurrency, and it is basically the medium that's used to pay for products and services associated with the dApps that are powered by NRGY. So right now we're building all sorts of dApps, guys. We've got dApps for the financial industry, which is what Genie Signal is. We've got dApps that are games. We've got dApps that are health and fitness, dApps that are shopping dApps. We've got all sorts of dApps that are being built up on the NRGY ecosystem. And guys, if you don't know what a dApp is, it's a decentralized application is what it is. Now, the developers of Genie Signal did something really unique, and they offered an introductory offer for Genie Signal. And basically that introductory offer, guys, Genie Signal will eventually, understand this, Genie Signal will eventually cost around $5,000 to $6,000 for a lifetime license. There will be annual options. It'll probably be somewhere around $1,200 for an annual license and around $300 for a quarterly license. Okay, that's eventually what Genie Signal will cost. But the developers have done something really unique. Right now, you can get access to a lifetime access of Genie Signal just by simply staking 5 NRGY. Okay, 5 NRGY. Now, when you figure in the 25% to community builders, you really need to stake about 7 NRGY. Okay, because if you stake 7 NRGY, it's going to turn into 5 NRGY after figuring in the 25% that goes to community builders. So once you have 5 NRGY staked, you get access to this Genie Signal license. You can actually use it. It's designed to assist you in making capital within the stock market. Now, you do need to go ahead and maintain your stake in NRGY for a period of 12 months from the time you make your original stake in order to maintain access to your lifetime access of Genie Signal. If you unstake within 12 months, hey, you just lose your lifetime access to Genie Signal. But after 12 months, you actually own your lifetime license to Genie Signal. You can unstake NRGY or do all those good things. So this is a great introductory offer, because what it allows you to do is it allows you to basically get trading. Genie Signal has what we call a freemium. You're getting it really for free, because instead of paying out-of-pocket expenses for Genie Signal, you get to stake NRGY. What's that mean? That means you get Genie Signal to help assist you make an additional capital in the stock market, and you still have your stake in NRGY working for you. You're actually earning on that stake. So it is a great introductory offer. Definitely take advantage of it. But Alan, I'm going to hand the ball off to you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dwayne. And thank you, everybody who is here to learn more about how to use Genie Signal to benefit them. I want to preface this by saying that in no way that are we recommending that people trade the stock market using this technology. We can't recommend it. We're not soliciting people to do so. But we are saying that we've created an incredible tool for you. I mean, it comes from many years of work, many years of hard work. It's an incredible research tool for you. What this does, and I'm gonna turn this over to Dean, who is doing support now for Genie Signal, and he's going to be available to anybody who has any questions, or when you go to hook it up, if it's not working or something comes up, you need support. Dean is going to be available at Genie Signal at protonmail.com to help you and to provide you the assistance that you need in terms of how to access the software. Now, he can't obviously tell you what stocks. You guys are going to have to pick out what stocks you want to trade, right? He can't tell you which algo. You're going to have to make those decisions. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the methodology and help you to be able to evaluate if this product is something that you want to run in your account. And what I would say to you is that you may want to consider getting it started. I will show you my account that's trading. I'm just right now running just AMD. Been super busy, as you can imagine. We have so many incredible things going on with the energy economy right now. We're working at so many levels with so many different opportunities, both in terms of finding ways to fund businesses that are going to be linked to our economy, assisting people with development of their businesses, and obviously building products, right? And working with development teams on software building products. So it keeps things really, really busy, and which is the way I like it, because I really enjoy creating businesses. I mean, it's one of the things I enjoy doing, and helping other people do the same. You know, if really free market entrepreneurism is a founding principle of energy. And right now we're doing software, but I can tell you we're not limited to just software businesses. We're limited. There's no limits to the economic opportunities that we all can participate in. So going now into more detail on Genie Signal, many people have already claimed their trading license. I'm going to turn this over right now to Dean. Dean's been working really, really hard loading research onto the platform. You will see in the coming days and weeks more and more research on the platform, which means you're going to have more choices and more ways to make money. And it's really exciting because there's two types of accounts you can have with your brokerage firm account. One is called a day trading account, and the other is a regular brokerage account. Also, keep in mind, we are actively right now asking for you to send us, if you're one of our wonderful community members in a different country that cannot access TD Ameritrade, we're going to ask you to send us your brokerage firm of your choice, and we are going to work really hard to add those as quickly as possible, so as many people who want to use this this research platform can do so. And what makes Genie Signal so exciting, well, first of all, it's a DApp. You know, you connect your Ether account. You don't have to log in, right? You don't have to have a password. Your MetaMask is your password, and everything is in it. And it knows, the amazing thing about the technology is it knows that this particular Ethereum account is linked to this particular account over at TD Ameritrade, which is pretty fantastic. So all you have to do, first of all, is claim your trading license if you haven't already. And second, you just click on your MetaMask. As soon as you load this up at geniesignal.on.fleet.co, it will immediately recognize your Ethereum address. Now, I'm going to preface this to say, those of you who have more than one Ethereum address in your MetaMask wallet, you need to please make certain that when you access this platform, you do it with the same wallet address every time. Do not switch and change your account, okay, if inside of MetaMask. Most people don't have that issue, but some people have multiple MetaMask accounts, and if you if you claim it will, in other words, it can cause some issues. We're working on a solution for that, but in the meantime, just make sure that you're using the correct wallet address that you claimed your trading license under. Okay, once again, use the same wallet address that you claim your trading license under. That will keep everything running smoothly. You still are going to need to monitor your account, okay, just to make sure that everything is working smoothly. It does require, though, you'll find in time you'll gain plenty of confidence in it, and you'll see it does practically everything for you automatically. You still, you should check your, set your account up to send you a notice. Watch it. You don't have to do anything but watch it, but it is good to watch it. Make sure that everything is going well in your account. I also would say to you that you may want to consider doing a small amount initially. Test it out, make sure you get a feel for it, and then you can do more later. For example, this is my account today, and you see I'm doing very small amounts as well. I'm going to show you just like the last week of trading that I've done. Now, these results, like I said, are not necessarily indicative of what you may receive, but it shows that, very nicely that what we have is a viable research and opportunity. So let's just take the last 7 days, and you can go through and you can see, here I had a buy at 60.52, sell at 60.55. Here was a buy at 60.89. And we had a couple short sales too as well, which we made money on. We shorted at 81.01 and bought back and covered. Now this is for what's called a day trading account.
We can't see your screen, Alan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought you guys were seeing my screen. Hold on a second. Let me make sure we fix this. I'm sitting there showing you this stuff and you guys don't even see it. Okay. So this is my TD Ameritrade account, and you can see, some pretty good trades here, right? Bought at 82.60, 83.12, 82.76, out at 80. Oh my eyes aren't good anymore. 85.31. So you can see it's making money. It's trading just a few trades a day. This is one particular account. Like I said, it's not necessary. This is my account. It's not necessarily what you may experience in yours, but there are periods of time with these algos, and Dean's going to show you some of the charts. It's going to show you the profit and loss. You're going to see that, you got to stay the course a lot of times, but you can always turn this off anytime you want. There's a little trash can down by the algo at the bottom, and all you have to do is hit the trash can and it will turn it off. Okay. Once again, we're available anytime during the market trading day. Dean will be there to answer any questions for anyone that needs support. Okay, because we understand that in the beginning, anytime you try something new, you need support, right? So you're going to get support. We want you to be successful. We know that the research is going to help you be really successful. And then you're going to be a great example for other people who are also going to want to use this incredible, useful technology. Keep in mind, there's signal providers all over the internet for stocks. They'll give you the trade. Nobody has provided an automated system like this where you can deploy this kind of technology to your account. It's easy to do. If you haven't done so already, all you need to do is click on TD Ameritrade here, authorize your account. And I'm not going to authorize my account because I already have it authorized, but it's really simple. You just put your name and your password in, you hit login, and it takes about 2 minutes, and that's all you have to do to connect your brokerage firm account. It's that simple. You have no software to run. You have no, you don't, all you really need to do is just, watch it. It's fun. It's fun to watch your money working for you. I enjoy it, enjoy watching that happen. So once again, right now, I'm going to turn over this to Dean. Dean is going to go through, show you some of the incredible research that he's been loading up. There's a lot more to come. We have, once again, two types of accounts. We have a day trading account, which you can trade short term, like you could see in my account. And then you also can, for people and you have to have 25,000 in the United States to trade day trade. But we also have some great daily strategies that you can run, and you can, any amount of money you can trade those. So it's for people of all sizes, and you get to choose the stocks that you want. And so, well, what this platform does is it narrows it down. It shows you some great technology. It narrows it down to the stocks that have in the past performed well with this technology. And then now you've got a huge advantage, right? Because you can sit there, do your own research, figure out which stocks of these groups that you really like, add that to the mix. My goodness, you're going to have hopefully just a tremendous amount of success with this. So I'm going to go ahead and if we can get Dean, Dwayne, are you there?
I am.
Dwayne?
I am.
Okay, so if you can go ahead and get unmute Dean Freitas. He's over on this, he's here somewhere. He's going to go through, I'm going to let him share the screen, and he's going to show you the strategies, and then I'm going to take it back over from there. Okay?
Hello?
Hello, Dean. You going to share? Okay, I'm going to stop my share, and you go ahead and share your screen.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. So just want to, so you're going to load up your Genie signal. You're going to load up Genie signal here. And when you load up Genie signal, your MetaMask wallet is going to be automatically connected to Genie signal. You're going to scroll down. Like Alan said, you're going to authorize your account. It's going to go through. You're going to authorize, type in your username and password, and then that'll be linked. So what I really wanted to get to is show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on. We have our strategies here. Obviously, we're in the very beginning stages of this. A lot more work is going to be, a lot more algorithms are going to be added. But for example, we'll take this daily crossover for the people that wouldn't be able to do a day trading account and would have to do a regular brokerage account. But you can still use this technology with that account. So you would pick your daily crossover strategy as an example. You would go over here, you would pick your broker, TD Ameritrade, and then you would, it says that this is highly successful during the daily chart is what this says. And then we're gonna go over here. These are all the stocks that are gonna be listed that are gonna be.
Hey, Dean, so, for those people that don't recognize those symbols, the first one there is called the QQQ, which is our NASDAQ 100, right?
Yeah.
And we have Tesla at TSLA, which is always exciting, right? Tesla's been an incredible stock, and obviously Apple. You can't get wrong owning a little Apple, at least over the past couple decades. Netflix been a strong performer. Recently, a little bit of an issue. And then PLTR is Plantair. They're like a defense contractor, technology contractor for the government. Amazon, Facebook, AMD, NVIDIA. So, we're talking quality companies, right? Once again, we're not, you have to pick those stocks. So you have those choices for this particular strategy, and he's going to go ahead and show you the research on those. Go ahead, Dean.
Yeah, so like Alan said, these are going to be the ones that we would recommend using with this strategy. And then you would be able to go down here to where it says click for strategy report. You're going to click there. You're going to be prompted with a dashboard screen of all of the different stocks that are going to work best with that strategy. and then they're all going to be hyperlinked. So you'll be able to click them and it'll take you to an Excel spreadsheet, and it will show you all of the data that you'll be able to see with our back test. It'll show you all of our trades all the way back from, I think this one was a 2018, goes all the way back to 2018, and every trade that it has entered and closed all the way up to date. That is our
So it's doing the test based on one share. So you can see, you can do one share, you can do 10 shares, you can do 100 shares. So you can choose, you can do 1,000 shares. You know, you can choose how many shares you want to trade. You can also choose which stocks. And of course, we don't recommend any particular stock. What we're doing is we're showing you a technology and giving you the research, right? Once you have this tool, you can look at this research, see and look how nicely profitable this is. This is a really nice one. And you can see the win rate. You can see what the drawdowns are. You can see the Sharpe ratio. You can see all these different things. And if you have any questions, you can always consult your financial person in your life, or, you know, a professional in this area, to make sure that this is something that's suitable for you. Okay. You can also talk to your tax advisor, make sure that this is something that, from a tax perspective, if you're doing short-term trading, you know, there are tax consequences. So you need to think about those things too. But in general, this gives you a solid road map to follow, and you don't have to even follow it. You know, all of us have been in situations, you know, the old adage, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And many times different signal services will say, buy this stock, or on Twitter, buy this, do that. And what people do is they get caught up in the emotion. They're not consistent in the amount that they buy. They start deviating and changing and not really following a system. And what's really nice about this particular service is it eliminates all that, you know, that angst, that nervousness, that worry, all those things that you generally get into when you start doing active trading. But this is an active trading platform. It is for people that are interested in active trading, right? But once again, you're gonna have the very best technology available and some of the very best risk reward opportunities that you can find. All right, go ahead, Dean, and show them some more.
Yeah, I wanted to show you guys also, you're gonna get all of your data here with all of your trades dating all the way back to 2018, and you're also gonna be getting charts, and you're gonna be getting some of your percentages. So on this one, 73.3% profitable, 2.129 profit factor. And again, I want to say that these are past results and these are not guaranteed in the future, but we have a very, very high confidence in some of these strategies, especially with the data that we've researched and back tested.
Yeah, so a profit factor of 2 point whatever, what that means is that for every trade that you win, you make 200% more than on every trade that you lose. And you can see this particular strategy in the past. Keep in mind, markets can change, things can change, but here you have something that's been working since 2018. It's been going at a 73% win rate, right? 120 trades, which is a decent number of trades. Your average holding period is like 4 days. I think we all can handle a 4-day holding period. It's not too bad, right? But you can see here also, you see a little drop off here. So there could be periods of time, news, and I believe that was in March when the market came in. I mean, there is drawdown periods, but then of course, there's periods like this where you just see this, and this is the NASDAQ 100, right? But and what's really cool about this is that gives you a pretty smooth, other than one little valley there, right? It gives you a pretty good, a pretty good opportunity to make money, and it looks really, really good. What do you think?
Oh, I totally agree.
Yeah.
So also I wanted to.
And by the way, you can right now go to the site and you guys can start clicking on these on the research, and you can start exploring these different items. Okay. And you can start picking out which ones you want to use, and how many shares you want to buy, and what you want to do. And I'll tell you what, it is it is fun, it's exciting, it is it's the future of investing when you have great technology with solid, reputable firms. Now, we're not associated with TD Ameritrade in any way, okay? We just simply are giving you the software you need to connect both the trading research to TD Ameritrade, okay? That's what we're doing here. And it's going to be an absolutely fantastic system. Go ahead, Dean, let's look at some more stuff.
Okay, so that is how you would access your the strategy report and the back testing. Then when you do decide on what stock, or sorry, let me admit someone. If you do decide on what stock you do want to use after you go back and look at your back testing, you would put in your signal here, for example. So we would put QQQ, and then we would put in the amount of shares. So we'll just go with 1 for now, and you would click submit. And then your positions would show up here. And if you did want to, close, there would be a little trash can here for you to turn that off.
Mm-hmm. And you could trade 1 share. You can't do less than 1 share. It doesn't do fractional. Okay. You can do 10. You could do multiple at a time. You could do 1 share of each. You could do 1 share of QQQ, 1 share of Tesla, 1 share of Apple, whichever one of these that you like the best, right? And and they will trade. Now, keep in mind, you do have margin. You need to look at your account balance and see how much buying power you have. Typically with stocks, it's 2 to 1. So if you have 5,000 in equity, you could trade up to 10,000, hold up to 10,000. So if you put in trades for multiple stocks, and then keep in mind, if you do this daily, you're not going to know which one is triggered off on which particular day, because they're going to be different at different times. So you just want to make, if for some reason you don't have enough equity in your account, it just, your trade will not go in. So that's just the way it goes. If you don't calculate out, make sure you have enough capital in your account, because you got to manage this as far as making sure that you have enough money in your account. If you pick a bunch of stocks and you don't have enough, it's not the end of the world. It just won't execute, right? And you'll just get the other ones. But it's really, really cool, very interesting, and like I said,
quick
awesome.
question, and I usually save questions to the end, but it's a good one. Do we have to pre-buy the shares, or will they be bought when we place the trade?
Oh, no, you don't have to pre-buy. You don't have to do any trade on your own. All you do is you turn this on, you figure out which algo you want to trade, you put the symbol and how many shares you want to trade for you, and it does it for you. It handles the risk and the reward for you. So you don't have to worry about putting a stop in. You don't have to worry about any of those things. It will handle in the algorithm, in the back testing, it handles it. And you can look at what the drawdowns are. So you can see, at certain times it does lose, right? But you also can see, look at that. I mean, now, stock market has been very strong. Obviously you can see there in March when it wasn't strong, there was, a substantial drawdown. But over time, you can turn this on and off if you feel like the stock market's not going to be good right now. You can do what I think is a great idea, which is you just let it run and you play the numbers. Now, all of us know the difference between gambling and investing. Gambling is when you put yourself in a position where the odds are against you, right? And we go to Las Vegas, we play card games, we do those things, we bet on sports, but it's less than we know that it's less than a zero-sum game sometimes. But when you use technology and research to tell you, hey, this is a 73% win opportunity. Very similar when you cross a road. I mean, we never know, how do we determine that we're going to get across the road when cars are coming our way? Well, we go on our past experience. And so, investing in stock trading is the same thing. If you have that solid research, not emotion, not reading what the hype is of a particular day, not going on social media and trying to figure it all out, right? Not really and let's also face the fact that we live and we're a few levels away from really having that kind of inside stock information on these companies. We don't really know as much as people that are either working for the company or are actively analysts in the company. I mean, most of us as small investors, we don't have those advantages. So what we can rely on is this type of technology, right? It's going to give us over time a great win risk reward ratio, right? And that's all you can ask for. And typically, if you put yourself in positions just statistically where you have a good win percentage, over time, unless things just absolutely change with the model, then you're going to do well. But keep in mind, you're going to be responsible. Pat yourself on the back when you make money, because you're going to be actively picking this with the technology you want to use. You're going to be actively choosing different stocks, right? We can have, so same thing with social media channel. We could probably set up a channel where people can talk about which of these stocks is doing well. They can share, you can share your results with others, and that's going to also attract more people. But we're offering this to our community because it's a great tool for you. Okay, it's a great tool for you. We want you to enjoy using it, have fun having your money make money for you, have fun finally having an advantage over Wall Street, right? It's TD Ameritrade's commission-free trading. It's a great tool. All right, go ahead, Dean. Show a couple more, some more research for a little bit here. Let's go through a few more things.
Okay, so we were doing the daily crossover strategy earlier. We'll switch over to the inside bar VWAP strategy. Go over here, be prompted with very similar screen, but with different stocks. So these are the ones that we would recommend using with this strategy. That
we don't recommend them, but this is the ones that are tested.
these
right?
are the ones that we've back tested and have some data on.
Yeah.
So we go over here, take Tesla, for example. These would be your buy and sell signals.
Wow.
So this one would be a little less profitable per trade with a pretty good profit factor here also, but the trades are also on the 30-minute chart instead of the daily. So this would be more of a day trading account.
Yeah.
For this strategy. And then if we wanted to say, for example, go to this different strategy, super trend strategy would work the same exact way. Pick your platform, amount of shares, type in what stock that would appear here, that you would be able to go back and search for your data.
Mm-hmm. Show BLNK there, Dean, because I think we've been looking at Tesla about 3 times already.
Oh, okay.
But you can pick whichever one you want, right?
Yep. Okay, we'll go over here.
Now that's about, wow, that thing is volatile, huh?
Yeah, super volatile. You can see it had this huge dip down here and here.
Yeah. So that's the difference between, say, your blue chippers and something that's newer, right? So you guys, that may not be a chart like for me. I kind of like the other ones a little better, but it also, you can see, has explosive. It's breaking out, so that could be really good too. But you're gonna have to choose which of these you want to use. But you get lots of choices, and there's going to be so much more loaded up in here. We're going to be adding every single day. New strategies, new opportunities, new stocks. If there's a stock that you want to get some research on, just email Dean. He'll research it for you. Okay. And we'll see, he'll figure out, he'll load up and load the strategies against it and give you some fantastic opportunities. And so those you can kind of go through. So you can look at, and you can see you know, which of these strategies are going to be best, right? It's pretty awesome. Well, that one looks beautiful. That's NVIDIA.
Yeah.
So that is a nice looking P&L chart, right? And it's showing you that, you know, that there is a drawdown period, but overall, really nice. And keep in mind, looks like this one's been up in the down market here lately. So,
hey, Alan.
Yes.
So people are asking in the chat, why is Owanda not there anymore?
Well, due to, you know, the Forex is a very regulated business. And so what we wanted to make certain that it also is not commission free. And so the stocks are just so much more profitable, because a lot of times with some of these Forex brokers, they take a big spread, you know, back and forth every time you put a trade in. And so the concern really was mostly about profitability, you know, and making sure that, you know, you don't want the broker getting rich, you know, you want to get rich. And so that was the reason. And then in addition, we wanted to also, you know, possibly roll it out as a different product. The Owanda commissions were very, you know, are pretty high. And we just wanted we feel like right now that stocks is a great place to start. For those of you that like the wild Forex, you know, we may add that here in a separate product here in the future. Now, keep in mind, if you're in a different foreign country, feel free to tell us what brokerage firm account you like to use. And then we will work on, if we get people saying I'm using this particular broker, we'll try to get some of the, you know, in Canada and other areas, we're going to get some of these other brokers loaded up on the platform right as soon as possible. We just need to focus on what's going to be the best. Do we have, and at the moment, yeah, we just have one broker, but we will be adding, you know, like I said, many more. We encourage you to, you know, if you don't have a TD account, I think TD Ameritrade got bought out by Charles Schwab. I'm not sure if you have a Schwab account, if you can trade through what they call Think or Swim. If you can, we'll check into that too. That might open up some opportunity for some other people as well.
I have a question here. This is Dwayne, and I'm sure a lot of people will echo this same thing. Can you briefly go back to the Genie Signal DApp and go over the different strategies? Kind of just give us a little bit, you know, what it tells about the strategies, and maybe give a little bit of additional info, and then
Sure.
Also show people exactly, just go over one last time, how they put in their stocks and the number of shares they want to trade and do that kind of thing. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and take over here, Dean, okay? Okay. So let's talk about some of these different strategies. The inside bar strategy is an interesting strategy because you see, we just have some alerts going off right now. So what the inside bar strategy uses, it's a pattern recognition strategy. It looks at basically reduced volatility in the market as a signal that possibly there could be a turn in the market. Okay. There's also some other secret sauce in there as well, but effectively it's a pattern recognition strategy. Okay. And it works for a lot of really good stocks. And so we have a couple different versions of it. This inside bar 3. If you look at some of it, so to use it, you would simply pick TD Ameritrade. Let's say I wanted to do, you know, the QQQ. I could go ahead and I could hit submit. And one of the reasons and enter the quantity. So I could do, you know, 10 shares, right? And when I hit submit, what will happen, it's going to say failure. One of the reasons I'm not clicking on is that if you I ran into this problem myself. If you put on, if you use more than one account, you will basically, well, you got to make sure that your wallet address is the wallet address that you've claimed. Right now, I have not claimed it on this address. And if, but it's very simple. You can sit there and claim it on your wallet address. You just simply put the stock in, how many shares you want to trade. You first make sure you authorize with TD Ameritrade first. It's really very, very simple. Just click on it. And then we don't store any credentials, okay? You'll sit there and you'll hit log in. When you hit login, you'll hit allow. It only allows us, GD Signal, to put trades in your account. It doesn't allow it to transfer funds out of your any kind of funds out. Okay, so rest assured, it only is for trading purposes. All right, and with most of these brokerage firm accounts, they white label, so you can't move any funds outside of the account. So it only will work with a particular account. Let me just refresh this real quick. We got the little error message up here because of we're starting off fresh. Okay, so once again, you pick your available strategy, which is going to be loaded up here. You know, the inside bar VWAP uses volume weighted average price. A lot of people love that strategy as well. You don't have to be an expert on all the different, you know, you don't have to be a quant or somebody that knows all the different tools, and but what you can be rest assured is that you know, this is the result of, these are some really great research algorithms, and you've got access to them. And so you can just simply put the stock that you want and it will trade it for you. And once again, if you go to the strategy report, you can pick from the stocks that it's worked on. Here's one. This is a solar company, SunW. You go back, it says, okay, this one goes back just to January 2020. This one doesn't go back quite as far because it trades much shorter term. Okay, you can see it started off at $1. So this is a really inexpensive one. You know, and it just continued to grow and go up. So it's had a great, look at that, it went from $1 to $5, right? And that's since just January this year. So that's kind of interesting. So when you go ahead and you can then evaluate this particular one, I guess maybe did I miss some data here? Hold on a second. Oh, I think we're missing some data on this one. I apologize. But we can see, obviously it's not $5, it's $11, but this stock's actually been in a downtrend recently. But yet the results, even though it's been in the downtrend, keep in mind, this particular strategy does not short. Look at the return and profitability, even as the particular stock has done, you know, let's just say it's saucer shaped, right? It hasn't done that well. So that's the beauty of technology, is you get that advantage. Let's take a look here. It's going to say that obviously that it's been profitable. This one isn't quite as profitable on every trade, but it has a high profit factor. So when you go through and look at the research, you're going to want to pick the ones that you think offer you the best risk reward opportunity. So a lot, like I said, everyone can help each other in this process. These are just a number of, and you're going to see many, you know, in the next week or two, you'll see many, many more stocks that you can choose from. Okay. Once again, if you need assistance in using this, don't feel, we're going to provide help in using the software. Okay. You just have to reach out by email. We'll set up a time and you'll get assistance on how to use the software.
Alan, without asking for financial advice, of course, which one do you personally like? Which of those strategies do you personally like?
I really like quite frankly, I don't, right now I'm trading AMD just because it's an A, and, I've been really busy with energy. And so I haven't been able to spend the kind of time I'd like to kind of, focus on the market. So I chose AMD. I mean, AMD has been trading for me lately. I've been really pleased with the results, so, but we have Microsoft, we've got Zoom, ZM, there's SQ Square, I think, right? So there's lots of stocks. If there's a stock that you want to see added to the research, you just submit it, we'll add it. I know you like, what is it, iRobot and Rocket Mortgage, right?
Yep, those are the two.
Dwayne always tells me about Rocket Mortgage and iRobot. So, we need to get those added, and any other ones that you guys want to see research on. But we'll be at it. We can add to.
One that has a lot of volatility right now is Plug Power too. That might be.
And Plug is another one. So, yeah, we want to put, if what you're doing really is you're using your knowledge to pick stocks that you like, and then you're using, and what do computers do really, really good at? They execute, right? What do people do really, really well at? Creativity. We've got that intuition, the creativity, the way the mind works, we don't even really understand. What do computers do well at? Execution. If you have that ability to get that feel, to learn about the different stocks, and then you add execution to the mix so that you don't get shaken out when things don't go your way, where you're not emotional about it, I would suggest do it in an amount that you don't have to be concerned about, and let it grow, right? Let it go, let it do its thing. And every once in a while you pop in and check it out, and you'll be like, wow, this is really cool. I literally have, this, and whatever, if you're profitable, whatever you do make, there's no labor involved. There's no blood, sweat, and tears involved. It's all a plus, and that's the most enjoyable thing, without a doubt.
Now, one thing we want to make clear to people is that, hold on one second here. I'm sorry. You hear my kids in the background, so I apologize, guys. One thing we want to make clear is, so there's some strategies that work for people that can day trade, and some strategies that work for people that can't. Day trading, in order to day trade, you have to have 25,000 or more in your account. If you don't have 25,000 or more in your account, then you're not able to day trade. So which of those strategies works for day trading for those people who have a little bit more in their account? And then for people who have a little bit less, which of those strategies?
So right now, the daily crossover strategy is really the only one that we got that's daily. Okay. All the other ones are intraday strategies. Okay. So if you want to do daily, it'll say daily. If it doesn't say daily in the front, it's not a daily strategy. Okay.
And the daily strategy are for those people who have less than 25 in their account.
Yeah, you don't want to run a day trading strategy in a non-day trading account, because what will happen is they'll let you do the first one, they'll let you do the second one, and then they'll basically won't let you trade. So you want to make sure that you use if you're not approved for day trading, or you don't have enough capital there, just do daily trading, right? Can still do really great, because you could daily trade just about all these stocks, right? And they're some days one's going to go off, and the other day the next one's going to go. Some days a bunch of them will go. You need to be prepared, though, that maybe there could be a day where lots of them trigger at the same time. So if it does that, you want to make sure you have enough in your account. Keep in mind, if you don't, your trade will be rejected. It's not going to be the end of the world. You just won't get that particular signal for that particular day. And of course, that could be really upsetting if there's news on Apple or Amazon and you don't get it, right? Because you don't have enough capital. But the idea is you want to fund your account. I mean, I would be interested in just doing a few of these myself and just let them trade. And there's a 3 or 4 day holding period on this particular one, right? So if you have any questions about the strategy, you can email as far as how it works. If you have any questions or concerns on how to do this, you know, we're gonna try to, you know, make sure that you get ramped up and that you can get started and help you in the best way that we can be successful.
All right, all right. So are there any questions? Let's see if there's any questions before we end this broadcast or this Zoom. Let's go over here. One thing I think we need to do, Peter.
Oh, there is one more thing I want to do when you get done. I want to show people something pretty exciting.
One thing I think we should do, Peter, and me and you, we need to set up a Facebook group for Genie Signal so people can share their personal results and what strategies are working for them. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you do share your personal results on social media, you need to have the disclaimer. You need to have something that says, you know, these are my personal results. You know, results will vary. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So make sure that if you're sharing those personal results on social media that you do have that disclaimer. But Peter, I do think that it would be good for us to start a Facebook group.
I wanted to show you guys one more thing I was really happy about and excited about, and that is that NRGY is now, charts are now on TradingView. So we've made it to be one of the top DeFi coins volume-wise, and as a result, the charting services are starting to pick up NRGY. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is they got us kind of in reverse. They got a US dollar coin NRGY. So when it goes down, it means that it's actually is going up. And when it goes up, it means the price of NRGY is going down. And so what's interesting, though, as you can see, we made a really nice move here recently. And it just goes to show you, I know we all were there when we went from 500 to 900, you know, literally within moments. So lots of cool stuff can happen with us. We're on a great, you can see the trend, the downtrend, which had been, and the downtrends are these numbers here. You can see this is, you know, deliberate dumping that a lot of people got shaken out, right? Got scared, they got shaken out. But you can see the resiliency of NRGY. But if we take this a little, and this is 45 minutes. If we go back, let's go to 2 hours, okay? And you're gonna see what I'm talking about here. And then you see this right here? This is, by the way, down is up is down on this chart. This is where we've been, okay? So we've done great. We went through a little bit of a, you know, consolidation. Some people were getting out thinking, you know, who knows what they were thinking. But you can see we've broken through this trend line here, and now things are moving once again toward the upside. So, but I think it was really exciting that I want everyone, when they get a chance, and I'm doing the same thing, is contact TradingView and ask them to add it's great we got USDC NRGY, but what we really would like to see is NRGY USDC, right? That would basically reverse this chart in the other direction. So this is super, we're on the board, okay? It's another sign of progress for us and our community. There's some fantastic things. I don't wanna tell you until things are done, but I'm having some great conversations. Peter is, Dwayne is. It's amazing, you know, when we're talking about our focus right now is on the economy. We are building the energy economy. That is what is the exciting part. And all of you, many people in our community are doing the same thing. They're starting businesses that are in the energy ecosystem. They're developing ideas for new businesses. They're developing apps and dApps. And it goes beyond just a dApp. I mean, we have the opportunity to do regular brick and mortar, real life opportunities. There's opportunity for a fund to get set up to do funding. We're exploring every possibility, exciting possibility to build what's really important for us and our families and our kids. And that is, we need a new economy that's based on fairness, at the quality, right? That's what energy ecosystem is about. It's about fairness. It's a fair system. You don't have your money. I just recently went to the bank and tried to withdraw some funds. It was right when the tax, payout, right? And you could go to Bank of America and you couldn't get more than, like, literally couldn't get any cash out of the bank, and you just don't have that with energy. So even though it hurts us when we see people dump, I don't know why they dump, because they just lose a bunch of money for themselves. Every time they do it, they drive, they lose money that what they could have. And so it's super exciting though to see that. But the fact is that, it's good to exactly what we told people it was, and that is they have liquidity, they can sell whenever they want, they can buy whenever they want. Our community is growing, it is blossoming. We're only, technically we're week 9, but we just started, we're a little over 8. We finished 8 weeks. 8 weeks. So much has happened, and so many good developments have happened, and I'm going to really look forward to the next 8 weeks. It's going to be really interesting to see, not just Genie Signal, not just the Energy Bridge, not just we did Community Builder. Look at all, and that's all within 8 weeks, and launched Energy as well, right? So we did all of that in 8 weeks. That is an accomplishment, and I want to thank everybody. And keep in mind, yes, there is a yield drop coming for those of you that have not unstaked. So keep in mind, don't worry. I was concerned because I'm like, here it is. It's the 26th, and I haven't seen it in my account. Double checked with the developer. Everything's, it will 100% happen. So you guys are going to get a nice little reward for those of you that have not unstaked, and get that compounding, which makes a huge difference.
Okay, we got a couple of questions that we answered, but I just want to answer them again. Do you have to own the stock that you trade in? No, just fund your account. Put the dollars in your account. You're good to go. You choose the stocks. It'll trade from there.
Let me just say one more thing. So, but if you do put a trade in on your own, okay, which you can do, keep in mind if it's on the same stock that this algo is running in, it could affect things. So, for example, let's say you are you're in the stock, right, and you buy 100 shares, and then this thing thinks it's, and then or it buys, and then you get whatever reason you sell it. You can only sell what's in your account. Then what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and sell it again, and that's going to cause you to be short. And so you need to make sure that if you're running the algo, that you're not putting your fingers in the pie, as they say. Run the algo, run it the way it's supposed to be. Don't put your fingers in the pie. You can if you want. It's up to you, right? But you're likely to get follow the plan, right?
The other question was, would you be so kind as to recommend algo strategies that are comparable for individuals with less than 25K? And that's what we just did. The daily. The daily strategy is for people with less than 25K. All the other strategies are for people with 25K.
Yeah, and you can have any amount for the daily strategies. And guess what? We're going to load, a lot more is going up. We're just getting started you will see in the coming weeks, tremendous amounts of quality research being added to the platform, okay? And you'll be able to choose from innumerable opportunities. And yes, we want to make sure that everybody, whether you have 25,000 or 1,000, you can use this technology, okay? And you can use it to your benefit.
So guys, one thing I want to stress too is for energy stakeholders that are staking 25 or more coins, remember, you get a share in 20% of the DApp revenue for all the particular DApps. This DApp has an introductory offer right now for anybody who has at least 5 energy staked. They're going to have access to a lifetime license for Genie Signal. If they keep their original stake for 12 months, they will own the lifetime license to Genie Signal. And, eventually Genie Signal, guys, it will have a cost. It will have a price. A lifetime license is probably going to run somewhere around $5,000 to $6,000. Keep in mind, 20% of that goes to energy stakeholders. For people that want to pay an annual license, it'll probably run somewhere around $1,000 to $1,200. 20% of that goes to energy stakeholders. And for
That's
people
right.
that want to start off smaller and they want to do it quarterly, their quarterly license is probably going to cost them around $250 to $300, and 20% of that goes to energy stakeholders after the introductory offer. Excuse me, I had a cough coming on. All right, go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, please, if you haven't, like I see someone, any broker being considered for UK, suggest one. Okay. If you're in Canada, suggest one. If you're in, in anywhere in Australia, suggest a broker. We want to add and make this available to everybody. This is a global, I mean, energy is a global economy, right? We're not just United States. Matter of fact, the future is for a global economy. It's the future based on a DeFi, solid, fair DeFi financial system, which is energy, combined with Cyber City. By the way, I don't know if anyone of you guys have seen some of the logos and the branding that's going on with Cyber City. Super slick, super incredible. So that's going to be when you see that stuff, you're going to be like, yes. And it reminds me, I said to Chris, I'm like, it looks like a team. He said, that's the idea. It's a team, right? And that's exactly what it comes across is we're part of a team, right? We, all of us are working together to build our community, to build businesses, to share with people what a fair economic system is all about, right? That is energy. That's what we all participate in. We've chosen to participate in it. And it's I'll use it again. I'm going to tell you straight out, this is a unicorn opportunity. For you guys that don't know what a unicorn is when someone in private equity finance looks at when it gets to $1 billion in valuation, that's a unicorn, right? Big ideas become unicorns, right? Big ideas that change the lives of literally millions of people become unicorns. And that is what energy is. It's that big of an idea. I'm blessed that I get an opportunity to work on this, as many of us are working on it together. It doesn't depend on any particular person. All of you, I would say, get your shovels out, get your thinking caps on. Let's build businesses. Let's build our economy. We've had some incredible suggestions, and it's just going to get better and better. And it's just really encouraging. Just to, I thank all of you too to be able to share this with.
A couple other questions, really easy to answer. One person asked, what's the price of energy? Right now, as we're speaking, it's $490.49. $490.49. Any broker being considered for the UK, let us know. I think you guys have something called free trade or whatnot over in the UK. You need to let us know those suggestions. Who do you let know? You can send an email to Alan at
Actually, we have an email for it now. Just send it to Genie Signal.
Can you put it in the chat there, Alan?
Yeah, Genie Signal, which is the name of the product, right? Genie Signal at Proton Mail. So that's where you're going to get support, because I get pretty busy. So go to Genie Signal at Proton Mail, and if you have any questions on how to use the software, now they can't give you investment advice, can't tell you which stocks to buy, can't tell you, directly which is the best algo for you, okay? But what we can do is make sure that the software works for you, okay? And that you get to use this incredible, powerful technology to put your money to work for you.
One other question. somebody asked, can you also add interactive brokers?
Yes, yeah, we can. We can definitely add interactive brokers. What we're going to do is we'll see how many. Please suggest. The more we'll pick the next one to add. The more suggestions that we have. Now, I will say this. You know, the developers are really focused right now on the energy bridge. Okay, and the reason, of course, is it just opens up a tremendous economic opportunity for us, right? So we're all aboard on that to try to get that product out, because it's a race. It's like a moonshot. I mean, first people to get push the envelope to reduce costs for DeFi traders is going to win, right? And we want to be the very, very first. And so the envelope is being pushed. So what I would say to you is the developers are going to add as many platforms as we possibly can. You'll see this product grow, become richer and more substantial. Okay. It's just launched. And then the next step is going to be to really add a number of brokers to it, so everybody gets lots of choices. I mean, it's all about choice. Choice, it has a value, right? The more choices on Genie Signal, the more valuable it is. And so we're going to build that value up and continue to build it, and then wait till the slick guys like Chris and some of his designers get the advertising going for this active platform. It's going to be extremely competitive with stuff that's out there. You're going to see it advertised on the internet. You're going to see it advertised all over the place. Okay. And of course, that's going to build, it's a great product. So in the beginning, you guys are lucky. We all are, where we get to enjoy it and use it right now, build the solid foundation and base. And then eventually everyone's going to know about this.
We got a comment that says my wallet is connected to Genie Signal, and it says license is active, but whenever I connect, I get a pop-up technical failure, any reason.
Okay, you need to clear your browser, because what's happened is you've reloaded it twice. Keep in mind, so you just type in geniesignal.on.fleek.co. I'll put it in here and just refresh your screen. Make sure you start off fresh. geniesignal.on.fleek.co. Keep in mind, what this is doing, this technology is doing something amazing. What it's doing is it's taking your wallet, okay, and linking your Ethereum wallet to your TD Ameritrade account. So it takes a little bit of care. If you continue to have this problem, just like I said, email Genie Signal, and somebody will get back with you and work you through whatever problem. The technical failure, though, is just your URL. You got to start fresh when you reload it. That's a little glitch we're going to make go away. There are a few little housekeeping items. There's no technical failure as far as the product working the way that we describe it, but there is a few little things, like if you're reload the page too many times, you're going to get an error like that. Okay, so I just pushed this in again. So just clear that out. If anybody has any issues, send out the email, and you'll get immediate support. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out here, guys. So, guys, this is pretty incredible. There was one more message that came in. Let's see what it says. All right, my wallet is connected to Genie, and it says license is active. But okay, we just answered that. Cool. Okay, so you can go ahead and stop sharing your screen, Alan.
Yep.
So, guys, this is our second app, really. I mean, the first app technically is Community Builder, that allows people to stake energy. But as far as having a really good use case to it, being able to develop the energy ecosystem, Genie Signal is really the first app, right? And, Community Builder just helps us grow. It helps us grow and get people staked in energy and really grow the community, which is a great thing. But Genie Signal is a app that can be used to assist people in making money in the stock market. If you want Genie Signal right now, there is an introductory offer. I cannot stress this enough. Okay, not sure when that introductory offer is going to go away, but there's an introductory offer right now. So you want to take advantage of it. That Genie Signal is eventually going to cost money to get a license too. But right now, if you have 5 NRGY staked, you will get access to a lifetime license for Genie Signal. If you keep those staked for a period of 12 months from your original stake, you will own the lifetime license, and you will continue to have access for life to Genie Signal. So you actually get your stake in NRGY working for you that you're earning on every week. You're earning those weekly rewards. Plus you're getting this DApp that you're being able to use basically for free. It's what we call a freemium. A freemium. I like that term. So take advantage of it. Guys, let's go out. Let's kick some major tail. How about that? We're gonna do some pretty incredible things together. I see the NRGY price right now. I'm looking at it on my other monitor. 492. Somebody asked what it was a few minutes ago. It's 490. It's now 492. So we're going to do some incredible things. We're going to be able to change a lot of lives along the way. And I can't wait for what the future holds.